Welcome to another episode of Nerd Out. I am Randy. This is Brian. And first of all, man, I just got back from TFCon in Toronto, and I got sick like the last day. That sucks, but it's a good thing I didn't get sick the first day. I had a blast. I wish you would have gone. I hope you will go to the one in DC.
That's a long drive. You know,
it's only 8 hours.
That's not long to you?
I think 12 hours is a long drive.
Dude, 8 hours is a long fucking.
Nah, I think it's worth it. Like, I think it'd be a fun 8 hours.
I love my robots, but that's a hike, man.
Yeah, you're doing it. I think 8 hours is the cutoff. I mean, I've done a lot more. But I had a blast, and thanks to Chosen Prime and Eric. I want to thank Eric. I'm not going to go throw out your last name just in case you don't want it.
Thanks, Eric.
Thanks, Eric. Got a lot of sweet stuff. But the number one thing that I think both of us wanted was the MPM 4 Masterpiece Prime. It's the movie Masterpiece Prime. We were pretty excited about this.
Oh, totally geeked. This was
especially after Bumblebee.
Yeah, this was top priority. We talked about this for a good week or two straight, and no question about it. This was top priority. Yeah, most wanted list.
Yeah, I mean, neither of us are Bayformer fans. I'll speak for myself, but we loved that Bumblebee. Is it fair to say that we loved the Bumblebee?
And I could almost be pushed into the Bayformer. I don't know. I mean, I would never admit to it, but I guess I like sort of think about. I'm like, yeah, I watched the shit out of those movies.
Yeah, you're a little in the closet about being.
I'm a closet Bayformer fan for sure.
I am not, but I will say that I love the Bumblebee so much, and I have grown to appreciate a few of the character designs, including Optimus Prime. Now, this is from the first and second movie.
Yes.
And then he changed up into, like, all sorts of different things.
That goofy-ass Western Star truck, which looks stupid.
Right.
And then the
last
night, which I don't even know what that... That's just like a dude in a robot suit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a robot.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. So I've had the Wei Zhang, which I loved, which is based off of sort of like it's based off of a different.
Yeah, that's the evasion mode, which is the 2 and 3
Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction, and that's sweet.
Right,
man.
And the leader class Revenge of the Fallen figure was a good figure, but it was really fucking hard to transform. Would you agree? It's one of those.
Not anymore. I mean, like I think it's easier than this.
Really.
Really? I think so. Yeah, because you can beat the shit out of it and it's not gonna break. Where it's like,
did you feel like this was gonna break?
No, you know what? No, I didn't.
Okay.
I mean, but you can't compare these two.
No, you can't.
One is a 10-year-old toy that's made for kids.
Yes.
And then this is an adult
classified as a masterpiece.
And it's a masterpiece. So.
Yeah, I mean, first thing I want to say is out of the box. I got a bitch like. Please.
Why is that box so small?
I don't either. It is really small, but it's just... yeah, it is.
Cramped in there, yeah.
It kind of bummed me out to open it up and pull it out, and it being in robot mode. It's kind of like, what a blue ball. Like, you wasted, like, the excitement of going from vehicle to robot, and I think there's a reason why they did it, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But, nevertheless, I took this out, and I think this robot is spectacular.
It is.
It's beautiful.
I think as far as robots go, this might be the finest masterpiece they've made.
You might be right. It's got a lot of metal. It feels great.
It's ornate. It's detailed, as you would say. It's very sharp. It's not dull or not soft.
Right.
You know,
my mind was blown. Like I was like, holy shit! I like 3 Bayformers in a row. Like, what's wrong with me? It is scary. I do have a few complaints, but these are nits. Like, this part is metal, and I think that's supposed to be painted blue, and for some reason that does bother me. But it actually only bothered me once someone pointed it out to me. So I don't know every single detail on the accuracy of this, but I love the look of the metal. I love the articulation. They give you the option to do either the one bird head, which is the faceplate, or you can rotate this.
That's a huge score.
They
should always do that. I don't know why they don't do that.
Do you think maybe some Transformers don't lend themselves to be able to do that, or do you think it's a design thing that could easily be done?
You mean on a Prime?
Oh no, I thought you were talking in general.
I just meant every prime.
Yeah,
could do that. Like
that's brilliant.
Not
right?
have that. Yeah.
I do not like his face. Either way,
it's stupid.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, if he had the classic face, that would be pretty sweet.
Well, why did they over-design this face? Like, what was the benefit of it? Like,
probably to prove they could.
They could
to make it emote, to be like to sell more of, to sell their effects house or some like the same shit in Star Wars. Why they over-animated Star Wars to make a commercial for what they can do, probably.
I understand that, but don't you think just like the design is ugly? That's what I'm talking about. Like
of his face.
Yeah, doesn't his eyes sit low?
I think he looks like even in the mask mode, he looks like he has a huge smiley face.
Oh, I never even saw that.
You can't unsee it now.
Yeah, now I can't unsee. I always thought it looked like a bird head.
Yeah, I don't know. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, but nevertheless, I think this robot, it's super articulated. I like some good ratchet.
Ratchets are always good.
Ratchets are good,
which are very few and far between in the Masterpiece line.
Oh, are you sure? I'm trying to think. Like,
I don't think there's a lot. I mean,
was Megatron ratcheted? You might be right. It sounds good though.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's hard to remember from one to the next. You're still pissed about that Bumblebee, that Wei Zhang Bumblebee. We gotta like take deep breaths. We'll get to that.
We'll get to it.
All right.
I'm pissed about this though. I mean, let's
go. Just
you give it a pass.
They
all come broken. Like flat out.
Is broken the word you would use?
It doesn't turn into what it says it turns into. Like, you tell me, but a Transformer, that there's no way to own it. You can't own it. You can't make it a perfect truck as is. Like, no matter what you do, there's panels popping up. It's not from mistransforming it. It's not... Now, I haven't torn mine apart yet to see if it's fixable. But everybody has the same errors on it. It doesn't turn into a truck.
Yeah, it's a big problem. Now,
like a huge.
Yeah, it
problem.
is. Okay, there is, from everything I've seen, you, me, anybody else out there, you cannot pop in all the tabs to make a completely solid truck.
Yep.
And it is a problem, and I'm gonna be
especially for something that says Masterpiece.
That's the key.
Like that's a third-party issue to have. Like, sure, you want to go get like not Fans Toys.
Right.
Fans Toys would never have that shit. But maybe like X-Trans bots, sure. You know what? Whatever. But not on a Masterpiece Prime.
I agree with you on that. Like it is unacceptable for Takara Tomy to have this mistake. And the thing is it doesn't really quite make sense because when you transform it into that vehicle mode, doesn't it just feel like you can...
Feels magic.
Yeah.
It's like...
And you feel like it can go in, right?
It should. Yeah, it's magic. Like the transformation, they did
beautiful.
Some beautiful engineering and shit that I haven't seen yet in a Masterpiece. And it's like, how dare they come that close and fuck it up? It's like if it worked right, this thing would get a 10 in my book. I would be like best Prime ever. I really think I would.
I'm kind of with you, man. I'm kind of with you. With that said, I think the transformation, it's complex but fun. I highly recommend checking out a review on how to transform it. And I don't know, maybe you guys are smarter transformers than I am. But I had a little bit of an issue because the thing is with the character designs from the movies is they just don't really quite make sense. Like, they weren't designed to transform.
I think they cheat, too. I'm pretty sure they do. Like,
they definitely.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
But,
or they have things that move on such small joints that you could never duplicate in 3D unless it was like this big.
Yeah, I agree. There's just there's cheats, but I can live through it because it's a fun, complex, and almost rewarding transformation.
Yeah, and this came so darn close.
It does. It
comes like I think this is as good as you can do, like making it I don't know how accurate it's because it's so complex, the mold. It's like I don't know. But
doesn't it look like it's okay? So again, the pets.
I love this thing.
I do too,
I love
man.
it,
I
but
love
I'm pissed off at it.
I'm pissed off at it too.
It's like butter. It's a what is it? A butterface? It's a butterface a little bit.
Yeah, like really nice body, but that face. No, see the thing is it looks like the problem is that these in vehicle mode, all the tabs don't quite fit in. It's like everything's off by like a millimeter,
and it's like just where the arms come up through the hood, and you can't get that right. it's like it turns into your focal point of it, and it's like, come on, like, and it's like I don't know what the hell it is.
I agree. The problem is, I give it a pass. I still love it, regardless of knowing that it's got a total flaw in the transformation. I still find the transformation fun. I like looking at both modes. I don't have that much of a problem with it, but as someone who's telling someone else out there about it, it is a problem. But it doesn't bother me.
It's like, beware. I mean, it bothers me a lot. And, I mean, that's something you got to answer for yourself.
Yes.
I mean, you know what? You want to wait a year? I'm sure it'll be fixed.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think 100%. There is no way that this isn't a mistake. And there's no way that if Takara, they've got pride. They wouldn't let that shit pass like
I would
that.
think so, too.
So, but I couldn't wait a year. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Have it now.
I mean, it's beautiful. Now, here's a question. If they came out with a fix, would you buy it again?
Yes, I'd buy it again. Yeah, so I guess it means I love it, you know?
Yeah. It means you love everything but the problem. The thing is the mistake, the error, the non-fixing, it is, but it doesn't bother me so much to the point where I think I'd buy it again. Like, I think I'm completely...
You can live with this?
I can live with
it.
it.
If they came out with a working one, you keep this?
Here's the thing. I can live with it, but I like this toy so much that I would consider buying another one just because I love it so much. But I can live with it, man.
How's your voice feeling?
It's terrible. I'm
I can hear it going,
I know.
So.
The paint job is beautiful. It's got great metal. This Matrix feature's cool and unnecessary.
Yeah, it's totally ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
And that Matrix is just...
Look,
bad design, not the toy. But, like, it looks like a little, like...
Here's the thing. Yeah, but that's the design. Yeah. But the fact that they added that is pretty cool.
This toy is dick good.
It is so
there's
good.
No, like, the transformation is so freaking good on it.
It's...
Like, my favorite part is the cab. Like, when you start unfolding the sleep section is my favorite part with I love it.
It feels good, too.
Yeah.
Which
one's better?
Here's the thing. I like this character design more because it's more in line with the G1. It's less complex. And this toy looks more Gouken, but I'll be honest with you.
Wait till Wei Jing gets their hands on that.
Dude, I mean, I think you said it in a couple episodes ago. Takara has a certain magic to their products.
Yes, they do. It's just, like the way it transforms is, it's Takara because you know it's going to work.
Yeah.
You know it's going to work. It's like, oh, that's sweet. That's really cool. Where it's like other guys... They're still good, but a lot of times they just throw a hinge on it.
Yeah.
They'll just throw a hinge where, like, Takara does it in a way you really... Like, they make themselves stand out a little bit. And it's like, until this guy, you knew it was going to work.
Okay, it's a finish. There's a finish to it, too.
Yeah. It's unexplainable. It's called the Takara phenomenon.
Look, the thing is they are...
This shit's always the best.
They are a professional company that has years and years of experience... And they own Transformers. You should expect them to make the best. I just want to show you, next to Bumblebee, really good scale. Scale's so good, man.
I heard a guy bitching that that's too big, and I'm like, screw you, I like the scale.
I
didn't tell him to screw you, but I just say, screw that idea. I think the scale's perfect.
I think the scale's perfect, and not only that, but seeing them together, I hate to confess, I would be okay with
I'll buy them all.
No,
I'll buy every goddamn one.
I would buy anyone... Yeah.
I want Barricade. Man? That Barricade is going to be sweet.
I think a side swipe would look really cool.
Yeah, side swipe would be sweet.
I gotta be honest.
Who's the other?
How about Jazz looks great.
Yeah, Jazz is still good, though.
Yeah,
you gotta put the Human Alliance Jazz, and it's like, damn, they did that figure good.
I don't know. Maybe Transformers movie designs are aging well, or maybe I'm just desperate for something new.
Both.
Yeah.
I think, and I think they are aging well.
I think so, too.
I hate to say it, but it's like...
I still hate them. For the record, I still hate them. I have to say that. I hate them.
The older these get, the more blocky they'll feel.
Yeah.
And I mean...
That's interesting. Maybe the fact that they translate... They look better in toy than they do on screen because the toy does take out the junk feel to it. The junk look.
Yeah. Like, we need to go back. I need to go back and watch the first movie and see how accurate this thing really is.
I'd like to know, too.
To it, because I wonder... But I mean, either way, it's like this is the first time that you could give street cred or geek cred to this Prime. It's like, oh, he's legit now.
Oh, what about the leader? Let's go. Do you have the leader?
Yeah,
I think you can give legitimacy to that, right?
Sort of, but this is still a kid's toy. I gotta, pull everything off.
Yeah, do you mind?
No, not at all.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna say, like, he comes with 2 swords. I kind of don't like how the sword fits in the you gotta like slide the hand aside to put it in.
I love that.
You do like that?
I love that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, I think his gun could use a little bit of gunmetal. Just a little bit.
I'll go with
but
that.
this is minor gripes. Man, I just love the way it feels, man. It's tough. And he does feel like he should have rubber tires, man. I'm never gonna get over that. I think rubber tires are great. I love the finish of this. All right, can I look at these because I have.
Oh yeah. So what do you have there? Right? I don't know.
The leader class toy was pretty legendary for its time, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I just literally sold mine, by the way, like a week ago to help fund this one.
And this one's a shitty one. Like the
the
other
one
were painted better.
Yeah.
This is like the like ghetto Toys R Us version.
Oh my god, I think I love
But yeah, it's
I
like
love this thing even more.
It's really not. You can't compare these. I mean, like
you kind of. Oh wow.
I mean, look at the backpack situation. Like they cleared up this whole situation on that. Like, oh yeah. I mean,
all right. I'm gonna say this. Regardless of the fact that you cannot tab everything into vehicle mode, this still has a chance of making top 5 of the year. That's how fucking great it is. Am I being too dramatic?
Maybe a little. I need to think about it more. I need to see if it's fixable.
Oh, it's not fixable. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, I've transformed it, I'm going to say a dozen times, and I've pushed and pulled, and I don't think that there's nothing. Unless there's a secret. Like, I watch videos. I don't think that there's... I think they screwed up on something. But it's weird because it's like a millimeter off.
I'll bet it's like it cooled down too quick out of the
that
mold.
Could be.
Something like that. So...
I mean, this leader class was good for the time, and if you paint it up, I still think it's an impressive $45 toy or whatever it retailed for. But I think...
I mean, it doesn't touch that.
This is worthy of the Masterpiece name. Again, it's fun as hell. It looks beautiful. It represents a character, like a design of a toy that I like a character I don't really even like. And it makes me like it.
Yeah, what more can you want out of a toy?
Just that it would transform all together.
It's smart. I mean, the transformation, it's not that hard.
It is smart. Right.
It's smart. It's like, oh, I get it. Like, once through and you got it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that makes perfect sense, you know?
I agree. And that's the brilliance of it, is that it makes sense. I love the look of the steel. Man, it's a bummer because I want to tell you to buy this and love it and enjoy it, but if it's going to be a problem that everything doesn't match up in vehicle mode, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it bothers me a lot, but I'd still buy it again. I mean, knowing that, I mean, I knew it going in, like, it had those issues. We knew, pretty much, and I'm still glad I have it. I mean, I love it. Right. I think, it would be really hard for this not to make it into the top 10.
I know. It definitely would make top 10 for me.
Yeah.
I think because of the problem, I don't know if it'll make it to the top 5, but I'll be honest with you, don't be surprised if you see it come up my list. Anything else to say?
So close. Buy it.
Yeah. Okay.
Get it. I mean, they're available now.
Again, I want to thank Eric and Chosen Prime and everyone else at TFCon. It was a blast. I'm gonna get this guy to go to the DC show. He's gonna deal with the 8-hour drive to play with Transformers.
Yeah, we're gonna see about that.
It was fun. That Hilton Hotel, by the way, was shit balls.
The hotel that it was
at?
at?
They treated Stacy and I like absolute dirt.
Why?
They put us on like, I don't want to get into it. Let's just say that they treated us like shit. But everything else was great. So go to TFCon if you haven't gone. It was a blast. Please check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Please subscribe. Sorry about my voice.
I know how it goes, man.
I know the Megatron episode we lost. Actually, you were like, but until next time, fucking nerd out.
Nerd out.
Nerd out. My voice is cracking.
I wish you'd fit together better because I really love them. I do. I mean, you can't argue how awesome that is.